Hey, fellas. Welcome to the Basic Dude podcast. Glad that everyone can join me today. We're gonna try to do this, but where I am, the internet seems to be not wonderful. Um, so please bear with me. I apologize for any quality issues, but I'm gonna do my best to get through this because, as usual, I promise you a brand new episode every Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. And that's what I intend to give you. So, little update here. Been doing the whole remote living thing. It's going okay. Definitely something to get used to. For you fellas who work out on the road, like the over the road truck drivers and oil rig workers and fracking guys, stuff like that. I would just like to give a round of applause to your significant others for kind of dealing with not having you at home, and also a big round of applause to you. Being away from home, living out of a duffel bag, working, not knowing when you're gonna get a break, being gone for weeks at a time, stuff like that. It's not been easy. So I definitely give you all the praise, and definitely the rest of your family, kids included. It's not something to. I guess if you're used to it, it's normal. But yeah, we're not used to it. At least not for the extent that I've been gone from home. But with that said, we're making it work. We're doing it. So went home, had a little visit this past weekend, and I was only home for like 28 hours. I don't even know if it was it was okay. It was okay. Anyway, today's episode. Last week we talked about how men, how we're born to serve, we're built to serve. But on top of that, there's some other dynamics of men that maybe we don't really realize out there. And we're going to talk about those today. So today we're going to be talking about unlocking the male archetypes. We're going to explore one of the most powerful and time-tested frameworks for understanding the masculine journey. Today we'll look at what archetypes are and where they come from, the 4 foundational archetypes: king, warrior, magician, and lover, the shadow sides of each, modern and mythological examples, expanded archetypes like the sage, rebel, hero, and trickster, and how you can recognize and balance these archetypes in daily life. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's archetypes. Anyway, let's get started here. Archetypes are universal patterns, deep structures of the human psyche found across time, cultures, myths, and dreams. Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, who we kind of talked about last week, described archetypes as part of the collective unconscious. Authors Robert Moore and Douglas Gillette modernized this concept in their book King, Warrior, Magician, and Lover, arguing that all men carry these 4 masculine energies. They're not roles you choose. They're forces already alive within you. Balanced, they create grounded masculinity. Imbalanced, they distort into shadows. So what we'll do is we'll dive in here, and we'll start with the first archetype, which is going to be the king. So the king's core energy is order, sovereignty, blessing, and legacy. The king is the archetype of centered leadership. He brings calm, structure, and blessing. He creates order out of chaos and nurtures the growth of others. When healthy, takes responsibility for self and domain, creates stability in career, family, and community, blesses others and encourages growth, holds long-term vision. Some examples of out there in the world that we may have seen would be Mufasa from The Lion King and Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Shadows are Tyrant, controls, humiliates, hoards power, and Weakling avoids decisions, approval seeking, and passive. So, quick question for you: what are you ruling? What are you ruling? Is your kingdom thriving or is it neglected? I want you to think about that as we continue on through the episode today. Let's see. Okay. The next archetype is the warrior, the archetype of action. Core energy is discipline, courage, boundaries, and purpose. The warrior shows up with purpose and resilience. He's clear, direct, focused in values. Mission above all. When healthy, knows and pursues his mission, sets strong boundaries, trains himself and shows discipline, acts even when it's hard. Examples of this would be Maximus from The Gladiator and Batman. And then shadows of sadist, cruel, aggressive, addicted to conflict, or masochist, suppresses emotions, burns out in silence. So, again, I'll ask you another question. It looks like I'm going to have a question for each of these segments. What are you training for? Are your battles worth fighting? So, if you have a minute, take your phone out, unless you're driving. Maybe make a mental note, or use your voice assistant there. And I want you to write these down, or type them, or do whatever. So the first one is, what are you ruling? Is your kingdom thriving or neglected? And then the second one is, what are you training for? Are your battles worth fighting? So these can be kind of prompts maybe you can dive into if you do the journaling stuff. Might give you something to write if you need some type of ideas. But anyway, since we're on the warrior archetype, this will segue me into, or the perfect segue into our official sponsor of the Basic Dude podcast, and that would be, as always, Kilo Foxtrot Fitness. My dear friend, Mr. James Jennings, he whips people into shape, and he most certainly to me is definitely the warrior. He teaches you discipline. He teaches you routine. He encourages you. He pushes you. He wants a better life for you, and that is kind of his little personal mission on why he does what he does. Now he has also gotten into mentoring young men, and that happen to play my favorite sport, hockey. So I would like to encourage them in their training and wish them a great season this year. And if you would like to become more the warrior, I encourage you to go see him either online or in person. In person, you can find him at the Gem City Wellness Center in Bellbrook, Ohio. And online, you can find him on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all over the place. He's doing some boot camp stuff, some personal training, developing a lot of things. The business is in its somewhat early stages, but as I say often, I am customer 00001, and it worked for me, and I believe in what he's doing, and I believe in it so much that I would put it out to the world and suggest getting a hold of him to help you in your fitness or health needs. So again, check out Kilo Foxtrot Fitness to whip your ass into shape. All right, moving on here. We have next is the magician, the archetype of insight. Core energy is wisdom, transformation, hidden knowledge. The magician is the thinker, teacher, engineer, and mystic. He knows the unseen patterns behind life. When healthy, seeks knowledge and shares it with integrity, mentors others, helps transform confusion into clarity. Examples of this is, of course, quite a few of my favorites. Yoda, of course. Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones. He drinks and he knows things. Those are, two I guess great things if you're the magician. And lastly, Mr. Miyagi. Yes, wax on, wax off, Daniel-san. All very influential, intelligent, full of wisdom people. I don't know, characters, I guess we'll say. Anyway, it shadows the manipulator, uses insight to control. Detached observer, emotionally distant, avoids engagement. So, again, now we have another prompt here. Where are you hoarding your wisdom instead of sharing it? This is, just keep in mind that this is these archetypes are all a part of our a part of our personality, I guess we'll say. It's built within us. It's part of us. So we have a combination of all of these things. It's just which one is more prevalent than the others. Go ahead and write that down. Where are you hoarding your wisdom instead of sharing it? And take a few minutes to think about that, and maybe jot yourself down a little paragraph. And then next we have the lover, the archetype of feeling. I don't know exactly how heavy this is in most men today, but maybe sometimes it's more pronounced in certain people. I don't know. The lover feels deeply, connects fully, and seeks beauty. He lives through his senses: art, touch, and joy. When healthy, loves people in life deeply. Creates beauty, intimacy, and passion. Stays emotionally alive. Examples would be Jack from Titanic, Prince, and Don Juan from Shadowside. I'm not sure about that reference. Anyway, shadows. Addict, overindulgent, avoids pain, addicted to stimulation. Impotent, numb, emotionally shut down. So another prompt for you here is going to be: what moves you? Do you make time for joy, creativity, and intimacy? Now we'll move on. So these are our four, right? These are our four main core archetypes. So we have just to review, the king, the warrior, the magician, and the lover. Now what we will do is we will go into the expanded archetypes. So these will build off of the others, or be a part of the others. So you have the hero, seeks transformation through trials. Early journey of proving and growth. Some examples of this: Simba, Frodo, and Harry Potter. The sage, master of wisdom, truth, and mentorship. Examples of this would be Gandalf, Dumbledore, and Morgan Freeman roles, apparently. The trickster brings chaos and creativity. Examples: Loki, Deadpool, and then Joker. Let's see. And lastly, we have the Rebel, or the Outlaw. Breaks systems to create new ones. Examples of this would be Malcolm X, James Dean, and Han Solo. So from here, we'll let me just review those quickly again. We have the hero, the sage, the trickster, and the rebel or the outlaw. So now what we'll do is we'll talk about archetypal integration. Archetypal integration. Can't believe I managed to say that. The goal isn't to just the goal isn't to become just one archetype. It's to embody all of them in balance. Warrior without lover is cold and rigid. Lover without warrior is chaotic and soft. King without magician is blind and unwise. And magician without king is passive and disconnected. So we have another prompt here for you to kind of go over and indulge in. Which archetype are you living in? Which one needs more attention? So remember what I said. This is a balance of everything. So, write them down. I don't know, maybe make yourself a little Foursquare. Anybody remembers that? And, jot those in there and kind of see which one you have or which one is more and which one you need to work on and all that jazz. Anyway, so I have some action for you today. If you could implore me, I would greatly appreciate it. So I want you to, like I just said, you gotta you had wrote these down or made a mental note or a voice memo or whatever. I want you to sit down at the table, write these out, and kind of make yourself a little chart or journal and figure out kind of where these fit in your life and how they work for you. And then I want you to identify if your archetypes, probably your strongest archetype, if it is in light or shadow form. And then strengthen a neglected archetype this week. So after you identify them, I want you to try and figure out which one is the most needed and spend a little time focusing on that, trying to maybe bring that one forward to create more balance. And when we bring that one forward, the other will come down and meet in the middle. Everything with this is all about balance. And then lastly, if you'd like to, we have some reading that you could do. King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, or Iron John by Robert Bly. And then King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, we spoke about earlier. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody listening. If I could get some feedback from people. I guess I don't really have I don't get any type of feedback. So if I could, that sure would help me out. Maybe identify some of the things that I'm lacking or need to work on, or things I'm doing great on. I'm trying to make the show. I'm sticking with the show, whether I have one listener or a billion listeners. I'm going to stick with doing this. So at the very least, I'd like to try and be good at it. So if I could get a little constructive criticism, I guess, or maybe some guidance on the whole thing, then that would be great. Anyway, please check out the TikTok. I've been super slam busy, so I'm not up to date on the videos as much as I was before. I'm trying. I'm just trying to get myself organized and put together here. And once I do that, once I'm kind of settled in, I can start working on those again. But yeah, check out the TikTok anyway, YouTube channel. Listen, follow the podcast. Check out Instagram. I don't post a whole lot on there, but again, I'm lacking. I'm trying to get regrouped here, and I've had a lot of life changes lately. So it's been, kind of some more important things have to come first. Unfortunately, not that this isn't important. It most certainly is, but I have a family to support and a job to work, so that kind of comes first. But anyway, thanks for listening. Have a great week, and I want you to remember: be the man you are meant to be.